Hi. Um, I just thought it was cool. I've been a part of the OnlyFans community, the TikTok community, and now I'm trying to see if I can test my luck with ASMR. ASMR has gotten me through a lot of hard times, um, with sleep. Uh, I have chronic insomnia, sleep paralysis, as well as I just don't like sleeping sometimes, as you can tell by the stress on my face. However, that is going to change. I want to give back to the same community that has given to me, kind of test the limits, and maybe do a little cosplay, see if I can add my own comedy spin in there and all that stuff. And I'll be wearing the mask as well, so people will not know if it's me or not, because no face, no case. However, I have talked for way too long, so let's begin. You're in my seat. On the bed. Now, on to you. What? I couldn't get an actual cat, so this is the best I could do. All the evil villains nowadays have some shtick, some gimmick, some weird quirk about them. However, when it comes to certain areas, it's way too expensive. And I'm not that type of criminal. The type of criminal I am is more melodic, more symphonic. It's quite comical. We have clowns. We have Ice Cubes as villains. We have Happy Feet with Penguin. Don't even get me started on Clayface. Hopefully you're comfortable, because you'll be staying there for quite some time. I don't know where nor when. What's actually pretty comical is that this looks exactly like you. Scared, with their hands up, very, very bottom energy. You know, the reason why I have your mouth shut up is because, ooh, sorry, might have hit you there, just a little flick. You see, the reason why I have your mouth stuffed and duct tape is not because of anything to do with you not being able to shut up. It's just, if you scream, then I have to go back to jail, and I really don't like my roommate. He laughed a lot. Laughed so much, and he told the worst jokes, and they pat you down so weird, like touch you in all the inappropriate places. Then when you're done, they smack you on the. It's just. I have one dude dab up my. That's a little too personal. I never really needed glasses. I just like the aesthetic. I'm like those hipster fuckers that just wear them just because it's the in thing. But I guess I just wanted to add some fashion to the suit. You know, as hardworking as I am, I feel for you. I feel for you. You're just a person trying to get through the day, and then all of a sudden I show up, and it's just. things were handed to you, given on a silver platter, and I had to work for everything that I got. I got to work for stress. I got to work for a 9 to 5 that showed me no love. You go back to a family who considers you a free paycheck. I will rid the world of every person who does that. And you see, I'll do it with the most smartest, most intellectual of beings. I am one of the smartest human beings on this earth. The reason I can't get caught is because the Zodiac Killer himself finds me as a threat. However, there is one person in mind that always just gets the job done. And riddle me this. Who is the Crepe Crusader? Who is the Bat? Who is the Silver Knight of the Night? Who is the Redeemer of Gotham? That is one riddle that I have never cracked yet. I will soon. My riddles are convoluted, concrete. And yes, you might think it's funny that it leads them directly to my whereabouts. But also it can delete them. It can lead them anywhere I want. Even in the palm of my hands, I don't think that you quite understand the power that I have over Gotham. Let me give you some very, very intellectual riddles, and if you are able to solve all of them, and I mean all of them, then maybe, I might let you go. Now, is that in and of itself a riddle? I never said I would let you go of the chair. I said I would let you go. Maybe let you go and let you fall. Maybe. Maybe I'll let you go and fall like Gotham will fall. Questions. But every question has an answer. And I don't know won't get you very far. So, what has two hands goes around and around and around, and you can never stop it. You can look the riddle up on Google. I made it up on the spot. What is it? 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, you looked it up on Google. That's fine. That's okay. Wait, it was a clock. It was a very, 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 very difficult riddle. So I do envy you for understanding that. This is a watch that was given to me. And what the person told me when they gave me this watch was eventually I will rule all of Gotham. And the thing is that only time will tell. There is no power in strength, there is power in knowledge. And that's what makes me different from the other people, the other gangs, the other studs, the other rebels of Gotham. I do it on my own. I don't need a gang. I don't need a squad. I am the game. Now, having said that, what is something that will keep the bat away? Now, there's some other riddles that I would like you to solve before we go, but before we do, you know what they say. An apple a day keeps the bat away. Now, what's so fun about this apple is that it's hollow. Some people say that it's so hollow that it matches you. Because just like this apple is hollow, your head is just as hollow as the apple, since the lack of context and, lack of brain in that head of yours. This apple is just as hollow as you are. Since there is no stuff in that head of yours. Or so would I believe. Now, what is hot? But only time can make it stop. I said don't look it up on Google. I made this one on the spot. This time. For real, for real. That is right. It's a candle. Now with this candle, it's very special to me. Not just because it's green like me. But because the candle, the wax containing inside of it was actually one of my mother's favorite scents. Sweet smell of vanilla. She always liked putting it in her coffee. Something about it just made it pop. No. I love coffee. However, I hate staying up. That's why I've injected you with a little bit of sleep medicine. Just a little bit. About 1 or 200 grams of NyQuil. Nothing much, but before you go to sleep, it will determine whether you wake up or not. The last riddle is one of the hardest riddles, and no one, even the Batman, couldn't solve this. Are you ready? And this is a complete original riddle. No one has ever solved it. Hey Siri, what is the hardest riddle to solve?
I didn't understand that.
The hardest riddle to solve.
I didn't understand that.
I'm talking to you. What is the hardest riddle to solve? Here's one. It's completely original. No one has ever. Don't. I'm not looking at a phone. I'm not. This is coming off the top of my head. I'm looking at my notes apps. I speak without a mouth, and I hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I? Just because I'm using my phone doesn't mean that you have to use yours. Don't use yours. Time's a ticking. It's an echo. Good job. You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by inspiring. I'm quick when I'm thin, and I'm slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy. What am I? It's a candle again. I didn't read the answer before reading. I came up with two riddles that involved a candle. Yes, all original, all original. You say these are too easy? I can these riddles have never been solved before, and I'm just giving you these answers. This makes okay. I have one more riddle for you, and it is impossible. It is impossible. It is one of the hardest things to solve. And I promise you that no one has ever gotten this before. The hardest riddle to solve. Damn it. The hardest riddle. I might need to put on incognito mode. Okay. The hardest. Oh, that's the wrong website. That's the wrong website. I didn't even place a P. Why did I even go to that website? The hardest. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. The hardest. Why is all my search history have the hardest blank? The hardest riddle to solve. Who has been banged from left to right, up to down, will beg for more just because she has a cow? Who am I? Yes, it is your mom. That was supposed to be my hardest riddle. That was supposed to be my hardest riddle, and you solved it without a doubt. I'm done here. See this? See this? See? You see, this is very interesting now because the thing is that I still have you on the sleeping pills. Now, since I most definitely have untaped your mouth to answer all these riddles, answer this last riddle. Bum bum ba da da dum bum bum. Ba dum ba da da dum bum. Ba dum ba da da dum bum bum. Ba da da dum bum. Ba da da dum bum. Ba da da dum bum. Ba da 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 da. What is the next phrase? Gotcha. Good job. No, no, no. Swallow, swallow. Good job, good job. Good job. Very proud of you. The melatonin will kick in soon. No worries. But since you did mention tequila, I am very thirsty now, so thank you for joining me. I will see you. Well, never. No face, no case, remember? I sneezed in the mask. I sneezed in the mask. I sneezed in the mask. Ew, 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 ew. That's disgusting. That's the. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Thank you for watching. You saw nothing.